What's going on there, everyone? David Mitchell here for episode 6 of Voice of Autism. Well, it's been at least a good 5 to 6 days since my last video. Oh, and it will be Mother's Day in a few hours from now. So, be prepared to say Happy Mother's Day and treat your moms right. My advice to you. I got some big up that meetup that I went to last week went pretty good, and I got pizza share with you guys. Plus, what I was talking about earlier in my video blog earlier today, with that was kind of hard to everybody around the house working on my little sister room. I went in there and some help too later on, but still need work done. Won't get it done tonight, maybe later on tomorrow. But I got some stuff to talk to you guys about that are big. Big. And I mean very big. Well, my mom have decided to start a GoFundMe page for me where I will have the link in the description down below for that. Let me check on my phone because I do have my phone where I can access right here. But yeah, I now have a GoFundMe page now. And yeah, I have a good amount of stuff to probably speak up about today and some stuff to do. One at Jana here in Charleston, Georgia, we're doing the group that did that meetup we call Set Ability. Oh, let me turn the camera around. Right here called Set Ability with their sub. But the group is helping and going to start a program with them really soon. But I now have a GoFundMe page, and that will be help too. I have a bunch of links to different websites that I'm part of and stuff that I'm doing. But yeah, there are some that I'm still kind of working on too. Like I'm still trying to get the GoFundMe link for my channel to work some. So if you got anybody clicked on it, but I'm just checking right now real quick. The whole minute, guys. But oh, it works. Well, don't have to worry about that, guys. That's a good news. Yeah, meet me in the room. Nudging it. If you don't, yeah, mobility. If any of you don't know what ABLE is, it's saying that help people up with the ability who are on the disability chain get more money to help us with living and be able to live out on our own. Well, because it's very hard for some of us who are on the spectrum. But yeah, I got a SC mobility form. Hold on, let me turn. I'm doing good. How about you, man? It's been a while. Like one of my old classmates in the live stream. So Donald, how it been? Been a while, man. So everything at school going good? So I'm doing that for Able, and I'm running for nominee for Inca this year. With my girlfriend got me into that. But Donald, hold, let me. I'm going to type Donald. So how hold it been? So Donald, how it been? Been a while, man. That's great to hear, man. So are you doing anything later on next week that I'll be starting to Vogue Rehab again for? And the only reason why I'm starting, well, let me turn my camera back around. There we go. The only reason why I'm starting Vogue Rehab again, if you probably don't know, is because I actually have to, because when I'm planning to do solar panel thing with it, thing that I'm now trying to do, I'm going to be have to wait until June for that. So right now I'll be doing Vogue Rehab until they get started. But I'm doing a lot of autism program to help our people plus to get some arts up down. So yeah. Oh, and what I was telling you guys about, I'm running for nominating for Inca, the autism group that I'm part of. Same thing that my girlfriend is too. It's an international group for people with autism. But yeah, it's something that I do now that I'm now part of the group. And I think we have done more artwork for people, but I'm now did their logo for Inca. Well, look right here. I did the Inca logo with, and I know the person who run the group. I did some artwork too for my girlfriend Val. They're pretty good. Oh, and if you guys don't know, if anybody knew, me and my girlfriend Val had our 1 year anniversary about 32 days ago. April 10th of 2017 was me and my girlfriend 1 year anniversary. And it's been a year and a month and 2 days. But yeah. Oh, and I'm hoping that I'm now up to about 104 subscribers with, holy crap, I got already 4 and it not even been a month yet. And I'm hoping to get to 2K, or not 2K, but 1K, maybe 200 a year, maybe 500. But if I do, I can get my voice out there. So, how about your YouTube channel, Donald? I'm just subscribed to you, man. That's been a while. Oh, Donald, you remember when everybody tried to prove me wrong that I do not have, when I was talking to you about my girlfriend? Me and my girlfriend, Val. But, yeah. So, oh, but I might be trying to do college again really soon. But, yeah. And I am trying to get the arts up then, but I will probably have less time that when I start folk rehab, it's going to be a little bit harder. But I will eventually get there. But it will just take some time. Uh, look down. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on. Now, if I can actually send a message to my friend Donald. If he's still there, that'd be great. Oh no! Did Donald met at that? Oh no! Why did it? Oh, there we go. jumping bugged out on mine, and sorry guys. Sorry about that, Donald. That was very accidental, man. So if you're still watching, sorry about that. I did not mean to delete your message. Then I'm still working everything out. Oh, that's it for that, Donald. Okay, well, I already got 100 views. But it's been doing good. So what about you, man? If you're still there and video chat, it'll be all good. But yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry about that, man. But my thing that kind of wanted to act like it had a mind of its own. But yeah. Oh, but what I was talking about with me and my girlfriend, and my girlfriend did talk about it on her video. And hold on, let me find the video. Just 1 minute, guys. So me and my girlfriend are a couple.
Slow down. The slow down process of relationship with my long distance boyfriend David Mitchell, and I know that
Yeah, it's my girlfriend. Me and her, we've been dating for a full year. But it's been pretty good. I'm actually happy because me and her, we met on a dating site called Spectrum. I can't say it word properly. Like, you know what the autism spectrum is? It's the word spectrum singles. I can't say not sparkle, but spectrum singles. Autism dating type of people with autism. And that's how me and my girlfriend Val met. But it's been pretty good. I never imagined being in a relationship until I met my girlfriend. Oops, sorry about that. Somebody keep on messaging me on Messenger. And I'm going to check on you. Oh, well, I'm going to check my friend that you don't know, the person who was just on commented a few minutes ago in video chat, Donald. I actually went to school with one of the people who runs chat. His name is Donald. I actually went to school with one, and he's a friend of mine and a fellow YouTuber. I might try to get him on so if he wants to, but he is busy with school. Understandable, but I hope some of you guys can subscribe to him too. That he only have 2 subscribers, but he's a friend of mine. So if any of you guys get a chance, please subscribe to him too, man. So yeah, but he got only 3 videos, but I hope that the guy can build some more people up for him. So, and I'm going to say about Able with the stuff that I was talking about earlier. They are supposed to help people, and they really do. I've been talking to other people who are on it. It'll be my first time doing it. It would be pretty good, and I'm actually kind of excited. I mean, I can save up more money now and don't have to deal with some problems, but I still have to worry about how much money I get because of how they treat it. They gotta make sure I stay in the recommended amount. Oh, and that live stream I did on that day about a few days ago at that meetup, that was, I did keep my promise that there were going to be people on. So I did. I actually really did keep my promise. I want to, and I will do it again if I get a chance to, but it will be probably a while. And I get my friend Donald or my girlfriend or another person I was talking about in. But yeah, but it will be harder to do the live videos because if you guys probably don't know, I'll be starting vocal rehab really soon again on Monday. We're coming up really fast, and I probably won't have that much time to do videos. Like I'll be starting work around 8:30. Mean I have right out around 7:15. Mean I gotta get up very early, and then I won't be home until about because work get out around 3:30. I probably won't be home until about 4:30, meaning that would be about a good. Well, let me do the math real quick. That about 8 hours. Actually, almost over 8 hours. But that's gonna be a lot. We're gonna be a help to catch up on stuff for, but I'm going to be doing it. I gotta worry about this son of a gun crashing every time I get notifications. But yeah. Hey Donald, are you back, man? Or who else in the stream now? But yeah. So anybody want to ask me a question? They can. Oh, and never mind. Wait. So who else is in stream right now too? My friend Donald was in the chat a few minutes ago. Oh, let me check. So yeah, I'm doing this to get my voice out there. If any of you are new, want to know why, and I do this to give people like me with autism a voice. And most people don't realize that there are actually people out there like me who completely act normal with autism. Well, I'm surprised that not that many people realize that. But yeah. Oh, and I do know Rimrap. He a friend of mine. If any of you guys don't know who he is. He a fellow YouTuber, but a fellow member of Inca. With it's by Big. And I know it might sound crazy, but I do know a good amount of people in the autism community, and I know some of them from Inca. But yeah. So anybody want to ask me a question or anything like how when I would diagnose? If any guy don't know, I'm just going to say that I was diagnosed with autism when I was around 17 months old. So I was pretty young when I was diagnosed with autism. But it was pretty crazy when I had diagnosis because stuff after that actually changed a lot. But yeah. But and people who don't know what I was talking about earlier with Synergy and Able, they are the two group, and they're part of another group here in Charleston that is helping get people who are over age 20 or are going to get to it after they graduate from school, help them be able to live on their own or be able to get a job who are on the autism spectrum. With it's pretty good that about time that something like that is being done. With I'm surprised that they are finally doing that for us. But it took a long time. But pretty hard if you think about it. The people don't understand that people like with autism have hard time because of other people too, how they treat it. But you know, by the way, I had officially blocked and reported that person who was insulting me and exactly was bullying in the comments. One that called me the R word and tell me I do not have autism in my other video. I reported that person and that they are not going to meet again. And one thing, you do not, if you are a jail type that I'm just going to bring up right now, that get me frustrated when people do this. If somebody have autism and you are neurotypical, what we call you people who do not have autism, say that that person do not look like they're autistic but look like an R word, or you're disrespectful because you do not know what they have. You don't know what autism actually is, that everybody with autism is different. Nobody is the same. I mean it. To think about that. And being ignorant like that person was, shame on you if you do that. I mean it, really. Shame on you. Because that is literally disrespectful and an ear manner doing that to somebody. Even me, because I have autism. It hurts when you insult somebody who have autism who completely act normal and you treat them like crap and disrespect them and call them R word. Trust me, if you ask anybody who has high function autism how people like that act, we do not like how they treat it like that way. And reason why the autism speak, they're the one who brought up stereotyping and treated it like crap. And you look anybody who in autism community and act anybody in autism community what group they hate the most, they would bring up autism speak. There are reasons why. If you go back to 2012, they had the video up called I'm Autism. It made autism look like a curse. It made it look like a cancer and made it look like a disease. And they had one video where it made it look like because the parent had two kids and one had autism, it made it look like our life would not worth living and look like we would nothing. Literally. I'm just saying that is disrespectful. And it's really bad that they did that. Because they only what made it justifiable from the one video that they did to make it very justifiable to kill us with. That is shame on them. Shame on them. Until the group have people who are multi-autism in it, I will not support them. That's the only way I would support Autism Speak if they have a lot of people who are on the autism spectrum working for them. And if they get rid of their old analogy, is what I call it, where they still say autism is a disease. It's not. It's neurological. That's something that to get me mad when they think that way. And person who insulted me and bullied me on my video and on my art live stream, I guarantee this. See what part of Autism Speaks. Only somebody who worked for Autism Speaks who do that would act that way. And I know that because most people who are in that group always act that way. And I'm not even joking. I see it happen all the time. Literally. When are we going to realize that that group is very stereotyped and making almost everyone with autism look like we are diseased with it when we're not. It really aggravates me and it hurts that they do that to us. Look here, this because I have autism, that make it disease, and make it neurological. And everybody who have autism is different. I really mean it. Every one of us are different from one or another. And we all have our own talents. But that would not everybody who do not have autism, what we call them neurotypicals, don't think. Yes, we people lack of autism. We got a name for people who are not on the spectrum or do not have autism. We call them neurotypicals. So that's a point of view from our perspective when we call people who are not on the spectrum neurotypical. But it did get me frustrated that they did respect that and treat it like crap and stereotype the crap out of. And the only reason why I brought up Autism Speak is because they were one who kickstarted all the crap about autism, making it look like a cancer. No hating on people who are part of the group. It did that until you guys change your MO. I'm not supporting you. Until you quit with that disease word, I will not support you. Until you say it once you say it neurological and saying debate on how we help them because everybody with autism learns differently, and that a fact. And but they don't do it in schools. Would you be surprised at how many people with autism learn in different ways? Like I did not start understanding learning stuff until I was nearly 10, and I did not start grabbing and learning stuff until I started using the internet. Yes, book did not even work for me, and that's a fact. Because I know that because I have autism. That was me. It took me using the internet to start getting me to learn. Literally. And they taught about using book, words, and black and white on one. That don't work for people with autism. We all work differently. Like when our brain start going and start researching stuff, if we get it on stuff that we're interested in and get a learning it, we start to learn how to read. We start learning how to do stuff, and we might learn some social skills. I did not start talking to people until I was nearly in high school. Yes, because for that I was kind of shy, and there was a point where I was not shy in high school, and then when I got near my sophomore, senior, maybe first, or hold let me remember, but when I get near my last year of high school, I was starting to get shy again because how I was starting to realize that some people were taking advantage and just really faking. Yet you can tell when people fake friends, but they try to do it. There are some who only do it that they think they are feeling bad for you when really that at you. Yet there are some people who really fake it because they feel bad and don't want to hurt your feelings. And to do that, do not be mean, but that actually really offensive. All you have to tell me is because I don't understand that much. I will talk to you guys about how I feel and because what it like living on the spectrum, but faking it and to being my friend not a real friend, but faking being my friend to not hurt my feelings. I can understand where you're going, but that can be offensive too because sometimes it can go really way too far. I see it happens because I went in high school at one point. Technically, I graduated from high school back in 2017, over a year ago, and yet in 2 weeks it'll be officially 1 year since I graduated from high school. Yeah, it's been that long. Been almost a long time since I graduated from high school. But it's been almost a full year that I've been doing stuff since I graduated. Plus, it's the stereotypes that I'm saying that are really harming the autism community. The stereotypes, racist people and people who don't like us that are harming our community. We need to tell them, look here, we're tired of you pushing it around. We want a voice. We are the voice. We need to start speaking up. But it's not going to work until we all start getting together and working as a team. Start speaking up about stuff. It's something I know all too well. But with Inca, we are. Inca is an international autism group, which I mentioned earlier, with what me and my girlfriend are part of, and me running for nomination. They point out the good part in autism and give people like us with autism a voice, and tell people who are neurotypicals who do not have autism how we are and how talented we are. But really, it's them people who are really helping us. I'm saying, autism speak. Really, we're going to fall. Inca is one that are going to give up the voice because they are doing stuff right that you did not did for us. Inca is the autism group that I'm part of. They are the one that help people instead of brand a disease. They are the one who give a voice and let us speak how we feel. They are the people group that will give a reason to keep on moving on and not let everybody pull it down like we're lower life. They're one who would stop letting people dehumanize that. Yes, and by the way, Autism Seek, I see you've been supporting that book, Dear Siri. Don't. If I were you, I would do. Let it go. Just leave them alone. Stop supporting them, though. We're already boycotting that book. That dehumanizes the crap out of people like it with autism. So, if you don't know what Dear Siri is, it's a book that literally is disrespectful and dehumanizes who are on the autism spectrum. So, if you don't want that book be any bad, I bet you go boycott the crap out of the book. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about my language. It's just that the stereotype of people who dehumanize that get me frustrated. But this is a group that will give it our voice, help people like us, show the world what we are made of, show them that we can be as capable as any normal person or neurotypical. Any neurotypical, you should realize, with it, you normal people who do not have autism, that we are feeling disrespected and feeling dehumanized at how you treat us. Look, look at me and see how people like us feel. We're actually tired of being pushed around. Just like you did to the mixed color and other people who are different colors. You did that exact same thing to them. But look here, we have the same capability. We can be as good too. And you have people who are act completely normal on the autism spectrum, who act like normal people, and you probably won't even know that they have autism until they mention it. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, and it's something that most people don't understand. And I hope that you guys start understanding it's something I wish that everybody who do not have autism, who are neurotypicals, understand on how we feel. Being that people in the workplace are finally starting to realize our potential. It took a long time for us to get this far, and first senator for New York have a female with autism. That actually a breakthrough for the autism community. I mean, it is a breakthrough. First, autistic senator with autism, with a female, I can't remember her name, and making headway, and that is making history for our community. But I'm really excited for because we are breaking barrier. Keep on going, break the barriers. We can show the whole world what we are made of. Tell them we have capability too. We can do stuff too. And we have the mind to prove it. And we have the capability and skills. But yeah. It's something that I want people to start understanding about people. I can see that we have capability. And I hope they do. That's something I really want them to start understanding about us. Like, we have very good stuff we're good at. Like, they're finally starting to see people who are in workforce and trying to give them job and I mean good job they're starting to do, but back a few years ago when they started to, they gave more people who are on spectrum like jobs that people who cannot live on them jobs, like dead end jobs, bagger jobs. Yes, bagger jobs and clerk job that you would see around food line and all that. And that was kind of disrespectful for our community. But now we're starting to make headway, starting to get upper and bigger in the community. Reach our voice out, telling them, look here, we have capability and we are smart at our people. We are sometimes even smarter than them. And it's something that I hope people start realizing that we are very intelligent or smart. And I hope they start understanding and realizing that. But don't try to take advantage of we're tired of that too. So some of the people who what happened at the shore a few miles up in Myrtle Beach back over a year ago, where the dude took advantage and traded the autistic person to work for him for about 19 years, and he now 38. He was probably young when he started, and he was not even paid in exactly enslaved. It was not right. And he had autism. That one thing about they took advantage of him. We are starting to get an understanding, and we are not letting that happen anymore. We have voice. We can stand up too, and stop trying to force into slave, and stop taking advantage of it too. That's another thing. We act like a normal person. We are a human being too, you know. But yeah, I want you guys who do not have autism to understand on how we feel. I really do. We have a voice too. We are just like any normal person. But yeah, it's just that you guys who are not on the spectrum, who do not have autism, don't understand. Except for people who know how we feel and talk to us. But there are not that many out there, and hope one day there will start giving it a voice. But yeah, but it is starting to change. We are starting to get understanding, and people are starting to treat it right. It took a long time for it to get this far, but we are still going, and we're still saying we're here, and we're still getting treated in odd and not right ways. But we are getting it out there. We are making people start understanding. There are people who are finally starting who have kids, who are burned for some of their kids to have autism, because some of them say people with autism like us are very gifted. It's true. We are gifted. We are smart. but let me turn my phone. But we're finally getting out there and telling them we're capable. We are a talisman, or probably even more a talisman than a normal person, but we are out there in the community doing big stuff and showing everybody that we have the capability. We will not stop until we have our voice heard. Keep on doing it, and we will finally start to make them realize that we are very gifted and talented at what we are. And I hope you guys understand that. And another thing I want to talk about is that with the don't let me remember, but the GoFundMe or Patreon that my mom done for me. They do that to help with a program that I'm getting ready to do. It's been pretty good, and we are trying to jump up. And I hope one day that we can start using it to save money with. We are starting to save money up, but it'd be fantastic if it started happening because it would that would be a miracle for us. It'd be very great for us too, and I really hope that. But yeah. Oh, and any of you guys wondering what I was talking about with we just joined the dream because I'm getting ready to get it done really soon. Scanna or with the group that I about be helping, the group that I'm technically part of now. I'll be part of Inc. I want to get them start talking with the group. It's that ability where they support and help people with the ability who are on disability or like mental disability or physical disability, help them too. So yeah, they're pretty good, but I hope everybody understand that. Oh, and it got about 10 out of 20 minutes till it began start before Mother Day. So yeah, somebody else that messaged me on Messenger. I have notification turned. I meant the notification noise for Messenger and my AirTag turned off. But I thank you for my friend Donald for chatting in live stream. But he probably fell asleep. But now, but he will. It's so late right now that at 11:41 in the morning or at night, not morning. My bad, guys. Sorry. Technically, it is in Manila, Philippines, where my girlfriend is. Well, yeah, I do have her YouTube channel in the link below. Yes, I almost forgot about that. But I did meet my girlfriend today in video. There we go. But, yeah. I might catch the live stream in a few minutes. But, people who are locked up with autism, and I want to say it again, we can do big things. Literally big things. And I'm surprised that nobody have not started realizing that, except for a good amount, except for a few people. But it's starting to change now. Pretty good. But, oh, wow. It kind of blew my mind. It kind of blew my mind. And kind of got me a little irked off too, of how they treated us. Oh, and for people who I know who like trains who come to my channel for Darrell fanning, I will try to still do that, but it will not be as often. I because of time keep, but I do get a few videos. I will probably try to record them and try to use them. If I do, then that would be fantastic, but it will not be that often. But yeah. Oh, and I do have a fellow friend, few friends, but BNSF, man, let me remember. Sparky107 with a fellow Facebook and YouTuber, he a friend of mine. I did shout you out on my live stream, man. So if you want my live stream later and hear your name, then you should be happy I did a shout out for you. And I will do a shout out for some other people. And so I'm getting attracted. I have people who are in Messenger on a group chat that I did not want to be part of, but everybody always invite me to the group chat. And look here, if you want to add me to the group chat in Facebook or on Messenger, like on Messenger, at my permit, and don't put me in that group without my permit. And if you want to ask me first. It's a smart thing to do. But don't put me in a group until you ask me. That is my rule. Because really, you're going to call somebody Saint Crass like that, and you get aggravated hearing that group, some group that I was part of that I didn't want to, kind of went on all night. But yeah, another thing is that I'll bring it up. I think my girlfriend for standing up for me for them, what happened in them in that live stream and in video chat. Jenna did a few days ago. That I'm very thankful that my girlfriend standed up for me, and so that what autistic people who understand do. We stand up for one or another. To keep people respectful away from us. It's pretty good. So look, this something I know for a fact. If you want to know people autism, don't just talk to one. Ask everybody on the spectrum. That not everybody, actually everybody not the same on the spectrum who have autism. But most people think that. But it gets tired really fast. But yeah. I'll return my tablet, it's kind of warm. Sometimes happens. Yes, my bad. With the candle fire tablets, yeah, what I'm using. Better to get a little warm sometime. And it's actually kind of normal. But, you know, I might end the live stream right for Mother's Day. And what I can make it there, if I can make it, that'd be fantastic. Now, if you guys don't know, I've been using YouTube. I started doing YouTube video back in 2014, but I really did not start ramping up until 2017 and now 2018. With holy cow, and I got over 1K up reviews for how many people I have. But I now have about 104. I'm hoping to get to 200, maybe 500 by end of the year. But I get to 1K with. I'm really wanting to get to 1K this year, and I'm hoping that everybody who wants can please accept people to my YouTube channel too, because I really want, and it's in my YouTube channel links out to everybody. because I'll be excited for that too, and I'm hoping to, because I really would love for people to do that for me. But yeah, I really do, and it'd be that would be kind of very special for me because I'll have some people out there who are starting to follow me more and more. Oh crap, sorry guys, but people on Messenger keep messaging me. But yeah, and I already got one like on video so far. I'm hoping some people can willing to come in and do some more likes. But I've been slowly getting there. It will take time, but one day I wish that people can at least get to know people like us better and have an understanding for us. It's something I really do hope, and I really do mean it. It's sad that I had to do this to it, but we want some more of an understanding too, and I hope we do. One day I hope we do. But yeah, I'll be very gifted and excited once it happens. Like, you know, I would that sometime when that Donald did message me to message. Oh wow, that'll be odd. But yeah, oh people are keep on messaging me. If you know what I mean. But yeah, I now got 2 likes on the video. And somebody is watching. But yeah, as long as people watch, I might keep on going. It's just that I want people to start asking questions. But and I don't understand why it decided to delete my friend posts or comments because he did post in live chat, and I do not understand why he did not pick it up. It was kind of odd, but yeah. And that 9 minutes till Mother Day begins. It's actually already Mother Day in the Philippines, where my girlfriend is from. And I already took my Valentine's Day to my girlfriend, mom. I did said an early Valentine to my mom already, but I'll say it begin later on tomorrow because it's actually but yeah, and I'm actually the only one here right now. But yeah, and thank you guys for about me getting 104 subscribers. I'm very thankful for that. I'm glad for that. I never imagined that I would made this far, but I hope that more people can keep on subscribing to me and follow me more and more. And I hope people can get an understanding for me. It's something that I really want to start happening. But yeah. Oh, and my girlfriend do have a lot more subscribers than me. My girlfriend Valbaria, she have 150 subscribers, but that's pretty good for my girlfriend. Now her BFF with the name is Joshua. Yeah, and I'm just gonna say that I am bisexual. Meaning, yeah, I have a thing for both sex. We all just can. My girlfriend BFF with his name is Joshua. He gay. He have 5K subscribers and he have over 3 million reviews. He technically friend that me and Val know that have over 3 million reviews. But I realize that and his watch time and how many people he can be paid from YouTube for that, but he probably gonna wait until he get more. But you get friend of mine and Val, and yeah, I know Joshua with his YouTube channel, all yellow everything, and he is a fellow YouTuber, just like me and my girlfriend. I should have, I might add him in later on at the end of the live stream for you guys to watch and follow him. But I will have him down in the description below while I put his YouTube channel in. But yeah, he is a friend of mine too. And we're about to make it to the 1 hour mark. I'll be dang. But I do know a lot of other people who have autism who are YouTubers. I already did shout outs for them. But if I do, I will keep on doing shout outs for people who are in the autism community or who don't normally like normal people. So yeah. And it's actually still the 12th, but it will be the 13th in 5 minutes. And so, yeah, and I'll probably end the live stream really soon. But I'll add my girlfriend BFF Joshua YouTube channel link in the description down below really soon. Want to get done, but yeah, gotta wait until the video get done before I do that. And get some sub ready, but yeah. Still got 4 minutes, but yeah. Now, saying about Syria real quick. I've been doing started to Syria about 4 weeks ago. Probably at least less than 4 weeks ago, about 2 to 3 weeks ago. And it's been doing pretty well. But yeah. I'm planning to do some more stuff with Syria really soon. It's just that I'm going to have some stuff that I can use to work for it on. It would be pretty good. Yeah. And I hope my friend Donald. Ooh, sorry about that air bubble. I hope my friend Donald will the full video later on. It's that out to you, man, and I hope you get ready to graduate really soon. And yeah, if you're a fan of Deadpool, I find Deadpool movie very funny, but yeah, but let me get back to what we're talking about autism. Saying about me having autism, I see it as a gift. I don't see it as a curse or cancer. I see it as a gift, something I can use to show my full potential and show my talents. But other people see it that way. It's kind of sad. But I hope one day they will. And I mean, one day I hope they will. It dang on saying that they don't, but when they do, I'll be happy. and I hope they do. Now, the other thing, I will probably take a break for a couple of weeks when doing this series sometime, meaning might have a few weeks of no videos on my YouTube channel, but I will have some then. I can't overload my body. It's something I know. Don't overwork your mind and body because it can actually be dangerous too at Earth. So you got to keep a right balance, if you know what I mean. Even that people with autism know that. But I am really hoping, really soon that anybody who on the spectrum will start realizing that we have a bigger voice when we stand together. Autism unite. We can do it all. Don't ever give up. And it's something I hope everybody get an understanding for. But yeah. Oh, and there is one other YouTuber that his name is Dahi Danova. You guys don't know him. He part of, yeah, I'm a fan of Fanboy, or exactly, I'm a fan of Van Off Gaming. I've been to 2014, 2015, which he had 100K. Yeah, I've been around since the beginning of Evan YouTube channel. That's how long I've been around. I've been around. Just subscribe to him. He had 1,000, or not 1,000, but 1 million subscribers. And I noted when Dahi Denova did a draw anime Q&A, like draw my life type Q&A, he mentioned how he had a hard childhood and how he felt different. I thought of it and thought about it and how he would talk about it. That when I know that he might have autism, and I hope that he do see it, Dahi, you see it, even though I'm not a big YouTuber as you are, but because you have over 1 million subscribers, if you do see this, please get evaluated. If you have autism, you're going to have some big stuff you can do for the autism community. I really mean it, and it really would be very good. But let me get back to what I was talking about. I know a lot of people with autism and know a lot of people who have capability in making their voice heard. But I would hope that. Oh, and happy Valentine's Day to all the moms out there now, because it's now the 13th, 12 o'clock in the morning. So anybody out there who have a mom, tell them happy Valentine's Day, because it's now the 19, or not 19, but 13. Sorry, guys. Getting a real inchy out here, but tell your mom happy Valentine's Days out there when you see them. Even to your autistic mom. There are mom out there who are on the autism spectrum, but yeah. I think my parents are back, but yeah. Let me check. Yeah, they're back. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that, guy. Oh, they're back. My little brother said. Like, but yeah. So I'm getting ready to get off. Everybody. It's in 60 minutes, so let me get the few up down. Yeah. So, so, yeah, oh, and I will show you some artwork that I do for people who are new, because when I get done, I got to catch up on some stuff. But I do artwork too. I have artwork I did for Renrath with a fellow YouTuber that I'm a fan of. But yeah. But and probably ones that I did